What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Blank Frank, back again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about kid ends up sneaking his chicken into class. Alright, so this kid named Jeremy in high school. I think he was in high school. Lived in the city, and obviously, since he lived in the city, it's kind of a little rare to find farms and stuff like that. So it was pretty hard for him to get a hold of chickens, but luckily he ended up finding one and he ended up buying one, kept it as a pet. Alright, so when he bought the chicken, every single time he went to school, he would basically flex to people in his classes or at his school and telling them that he had chicken and stuff like that. Basically, just flexing it that he had a chicken. So, but probably a lot of people wasn't even caring about it because it's a chicken. I mean, not really that interesting about it, but it's a chicken. So he ended up doing that, and he also ended up asking his teachers if he could bring his chicken to school. I have literally no idea why he would ask them to, why he would want the chicken to be at school, because obviously it's chicken and they make like loud noises and stuff like that and water around and stuff like that. So they basically like create problems and basically be a nuisance kind of basically in school. But I don't know why. I have literally no reason why he would want to do that. But obviously, since it's a chicken, teachers just kept telling him no every single time he begged them to let him bring his chicken to school. So he ended up deciding to do was to sneak his chicken into school. So he ended up stuffing his chicken inside of his oh my bad. So he ended up stuffing his chicken inside of his book sack. He literally just stuffed it in there and just brung it to school. So when he got to school, one of his friends, I guess, or someone who was in his class realized that his book sack was moving, so he obviously asked him, what's in your bag?" or something like that. He was like, and Jeremy just ended up smiling weird and not weird, just had like an evil smile on his face, saying, "Don't worry about it," or like, "It's a secret." So he ended up telling him that. So, and then they got to the point a little bit later in class. So yeah, later on in the class period, the chicken will start to make more noise or become more noticeable to the point where kids are just looking around the classroom to see what the noise is coming from. Realized it was Jeremy, and some of the students, I think half of them in the class realized, or most of them realized that it was a chicken or like a rooster noise coming from his book sack. Everyone was wondering why does he have a chicken in his book sack, and then so the teacher ended up realizing that. So the teacher ended up going to Jeremy, asking him, "What's that noise in your book sack, or what's in your book sack making that noise?" It was then you know how people be when they try to basically lie and try to tell someone that they don't actually like have something, like they're basically trying to like lie to someone so they won't give away what they're hiding, basically. So you want to just go lie and tell the teacher that he's not hiding anything, doesn't have anything in his book sack. And so obviously the teacher knew that he was lying, and so the teacher wasn't buying it. So the teacher just asked again, "What are you hiding?" Jeremy's still just lying, telling the teacher that there's nothing in there. And then so the teacher ended up grabbing his book sack, trying to bring it to her desk so she could unzip it and see what's inside of it. But Jeremy kind of like tried to push her a little bit so he could get his book sack back. Then so that didn't work. So then the teacher ends up bringing the book sack to the desk, trying to unzip all of the zippers and the book sack in his book sack to figure out what was inside of his book sack. So Jeremy ends up trying to explain how this is all misunderstanding, or basically saying, oh, what happened was basically just telling the teacher what was like. He wasn't really telling the teacher what was inside of his bag, his book sack, but he would just basically like apologize and say, I know it's against the rules, because it was against the rules of the school to not bring any animals to the school and stuff like that, or like for what is it? Fuck it, animal endangerment, something like that, I guess. But so yeah, he just basically started just saying how he, I don't know, bro. I really don't know how to put it into words, but he was basically just saying shit like that. So then the teacher just ignores it, and then she unzips his book sack and pulls out the chicken's head. Because, like I said earlier, he literally stuffed the chicken inside of his book sack with all other shit, whatever he had in his book sack. And then the teacher was like, this is against the rules. Why do you have this up in here? Stuff like that. And then she was like, bring your chicken and go to the principal's office. And so he ended up just putting the book sack back on and ended up going to the principal's office, where, and when he got there, they suspended him for like 3 days. So it's basically the end of that. I really don't know why he decided to bring his chicken to school, because it's not even some sort of flex at that point. Like, okay, you have a chicken, and so what? Right? Like, it really doesn't matter. But that's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Give me to 12 subscribers by the end of this month. My bad, the energy's kind of low. I mean, this is, I don't know, bro. It's literally almost 2 in the morning while I'm recording this, bro. Almost 2 in the morning. But that's gonna be the end of the video. I will see y'all a couple days. Peace.